Alright, gonna make a quick video of the 2011 E350 1-ton Econoline van. So you can see the ins, outs. I'll point out every flaw or defect that I know and tell you what I know about it. So it is up for sale. I've owned it for about 8,000 miles. I put the lift on it probably, well, about 2 weeks after I bought it. So I made a video on the lift itself. That's on my page as well. So you can see that's when I got it. Like I said, we put about 8,000 miles on it. We've been up in the Sierras. We've been up to Montana in the thing, camping. I did put all the seats in it because I had somebody looking. They were disappointed because there's a couple dents in the door, which I will show you, which I did not do. They were there. They don't really stand out until you get up next to them, but these vans are hard to find in perfect shape. This one is far from perfect, but it's better than most, so I'll leave it at that. So go around the thing. Headlights aren't hazy. It's a little dirty right now. Those are fingerprints in the dust. So there's no paint peeling. Tires have, I don't know, 7,000 miles on them. They're BFGs. So there's no rust. Came from CarMax in Las Vegas. That's the owners I got it from. Bought it from CarMax. There's the underside. And I will go under the other part so you can see the condition of underneath. There's no chips in the windshield. All the glass is in good shape. I did have the rear tinted limo. This is tinted medium, so it's got tint all the way throughout. Power door locks. There is a tear in the seat right here, which is odd, but there's a tear in the seat. Nothing out of the ordinary. It doesn't have floor mats. Speaker grill has a crack in it. This probably is from somebody trying to take the seats out because they weigh about 140 pounds a piece. They're not exactly easy to get in and out. So you can see all the seats, all the belts are in there. So it does look like it's got a 433. So I don't know how many people you need to haul, but it looks like it's a 12 person, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 person. It's got rear air conditioning. The rear air vents up there, they are missing a couple of the flaps. That one's fine. That one's fine. Rear air, front air works like it should. So there's that. Hopefully showing any details that anybody needs here. All the windows, the power windows operate like they should. Those are just those pop-out windows. Crawl under here. Has backup sensors on the bumper. It's got a backup camera right there that works. Tow package, and underneath here is the clip. I just have it recessed. I've never towed anything with it. We just bought it to go camping. You are missing speaker grills back here. I couldn't find tan ones. Tan is kind of a challenging interior to find parts and pieces for. They have gray everywhere, like the junkyard, but I wasn't going to spend like 30 bucks on these covers. It just didn't make sense. So, tinted back here. This is dirty because these seats sit in storage. Ever since we got the van, the seats have been in storage, but with it for sale, I put them back in the van. But the seats themselves are pretty clean. So, hop up here. Hopefully that gives you the roof. There is very, very light, which you can't even really see. We use this van So, I mean, we're out off-roading and doing stuff. We're not beating on it, but it does have really, really fine lines sometimes you can see in the sun. I mean, it's minimal. Probably if I used some kind of light compound, they would come out. I just haven't. So we bought it to use it, and it's nice looking. I'll show you the dents that were the concern. So all the glass is fine. These do not leak. If you know Econolines, I've had 2 other Econolines that I've built, and these window seals leak. This thing does not leak anything. You go through the car wash, get in a rainstorm, nothing leaks. So there's underneath. I did put, when I put these tires on, I put the freshest of the factory size tire on the spare, and I believe that is a 2020 spare tire. So the spare is almost new, which is cool. There's tires. They have, like I said, 7,000 miles on them. Over here, you can see no leaks, no drips, no seeping. Going down the side, gas door. Some people get weird about that. There is a little scratch right here. Looks like somebody at one time tried to fill it in with some touch-up, and gold is not exactly the easiest to touch up, but a little scratch right there. It's about the length of my pointer finger, but it's not like a gouge. So, and here's the dents. So you've got, it's hard to see, a little dent there, and a little dent there. I think that's it. Yeah, so you got a dent there and a dent there. I didn't do those dents, they were just there when I got it. So, driver's side, pinch seam. I didn't even have to cut the pinch seam on this one. It clears the tires fine. It's never jammed the pinch seam, which a lot of these you'll see this thing shoved up in there, cut off. So. Front tires, there's no cupping, weird wear. I have not rotated these, and it's been 7,000 miles or so, and they're wearing perfectly flat. I made sure the caster and everything was in parameters of where it needed to be when we did the alignment on this, because that's a big issue. When you lift these I-beams, you have to get the caster right. So, there's that. Carpet's a little dirty. This is torn a little bit. Gotta keep the sun out of this.
Also have high-quality CBD available to the public. Come in and ask what will work best for you, or ask about getting your medical marijuana card. Harvest of Havasu, open 8 a.m. to
127, 127. Come on, radio. There. The tire light will stay on because these vans require that you put 80 psi in the tires, which is ridiculous. This thing will ride like a tractor with 80 psi. I run them at, I think I've got 52 in the front and 45 in the rear, and that's right where it needs to be, in my opinion. So you just deal with the engine light, or not the engine light, the tire light. Hang on, I got one thing. You know, Tritons, you do not clean the engine compartment. You do not get water on these. This water likes to find its way to places that it shouldn't be, and then you have tons of problems. So I have never touched this. I have no intentions of touching this, and I would not recommend that you touch this with water, at least. So, have a new battery, 820. That it's the 5.4, not the 4.6. So I hope that is a thorough enough rundown on this van so you know what you're looking at and what you're getting. creep under the engine too, so you guys can see that there's no leaks or anything like that. Give me a second. And the exhaust is all stock. Nothing's ever been modified. Nothing's been changed. So catalytic converters are still on there. Nothing weird like that. So hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know. I have a clean title in Arizona in my name. It's licensed and registered in my name. The title is notarized. We're ready to go. So should transfer to any state. If you need a bill of sale, I can do that as well. Not a big deal. All right. Thanks for watching.